on the August edition of Yojana, this edition focuses on public administration. Now under public administration, there are 4 things which have been discussed in this edition, which focuses on probity, civil services reforms, Indian bureaucracy and public administration for social change, mainly talking about e-governance, the schemes related to e-governance, for example, e-challan, Indian bureaucracy focusing on the bureaucratic structure, why it has been important, the structure and the form and the functions. Civil services reforms talking about the evolution, the reforms which have taken place so far, and probity in governance focusing more onto the right method for governance. All these have been separately discussed in different classes, and they form the basis for your GS paper 4. So therefore are very important. Don't miss those chapters. And then for GS paper 4 we have covered the case studies separately. The link for those is available in the description below. Now coming on to other important things which have been discussed in the Yojana August edition. One is healthcare and COVID. So India accounts for 60% of the vaccines which are sold globally and 20% of the production of the pharma drugs, the generic medicines, and India is the second largest exporter of Ayurvedic and alternative medicines in India, which had a significant growth during the last 5 years, up to 22%. Also, we are vaccinating at a huge pace. So the idea is the Garib Kalyan Yojana talks about giving free food grains. Then we have the Jan Dhan Yojana, which gives free amount for 3 months. The Manrega wage scheme, the amount under that has been increased. National Digital Health Mission is important, and this will be launched by was launched by the Prime Minister in 2020. It was implemented by the National Health Authority and the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and focuses on a digital healthy ecosystem, talking about health records, DigiDoctors and the facility registry. Then we focus on the technology driven growth, that is artificial intelligence, robotics, virtual reality, 3D printing, 3D imaging and so on. Now informing the beneficiaries is very important. So what are the ways? So here we have either as letters, as hospital service centers, through panchayats, websites or call center. The next is the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professionals 2021. This bill has 10 separate councils with 56 different professions in the healthcare industry which are cited. More than 12.5 lakh allopathic practitioners are part of it, and around 21.5 lakh nurses and midwives are part of it. Healthcare workers have included doctors, nurses, interns and training staff. The next is COVID-19 and its impact. The COVID-19 emergency response package has been important. The support has been provided through various portals and various departments. So the responsiveness of how it works focuses on 3 things. If we are working on universal health care, what is covered? What is the extent of population that we are able to cover? What services we are able to provide? What is the amount of the cost which is covered? And the additional support in terms of additional beds, checking out the vacant beds, making sure oxygen supply is streamlined and so on. So this universal health coverage lessons from Asia Pacific says that we have a huge population which live in the region, and that is on a mere brink of $1.9 per day, and we contribute to 41% of the under 5 deaths, 44% maternal deaths, 56% newborn deaths, which is a rapid high figure. And then we also have rapid urbanization with high migrant population, mainly in the region of Asia Pacific. The catch the rain where it falls when it falls is a tagline which is given to use the groundwater for rainwater purposes, and this can be done through rainwater harvesting. So campaigns for the same, and the regions where excess monsoon has been witnessed, the surplus water is there, this can be taken into account. The per capita storage of water in India is very low, around 209 in comparison to Australia around 3000, US around 2000 and Brazil around 2600 again. Then we have the Sustainable Development Goal 6, which focuses on water and sanitation for all. Tamil Nadu Coimbatore district case study is again important. We have witnessed how ground levels are remaining to 15 and also reaching semi-critical state in many regions. The human development and better quality and equipment or equitability of access to resources is important. So for that we have e-Aadhaar, online PAN, voter card, IRT, the ITR, which is the income tax returns. Then we have MyGov, DigiLocker, Udyami, e-visa services as some of those. NRA is a new portal which is the National Recruitment Portal. This would surpass all different exams that the candidate has to appear for various tier 1 examinations in multiple government jobs, and now this can be taken and the scores would remain valid. Then this can be taken multiple number of years. It would reduce the selection process time, reduce the hardships of students applying for many exams simultaneously, and this would be conducted in 1,000 districts. Every district would have at least one exam center. The next is Palyakar. Now Palyakar rebellion is famous. It was a rebellion that took place before the establishment of British power in India, and Sepoy Mutiny of 1857 has been important. Now Palyakars ruled in the eastern part of Tirunelveli, and they belong to the Nayak community known as the Kambalattar. Their mother tongue is originally Telugu. They settled after the expansion of Vijayanagar dynasty. And then we have Maravar Palyakar, who settled in the western part of the Tirunelveli, and then we have various subsections under the Palyakars. Now why they are so important? They were not submissive to the Nawab as they were to the Nayaka king of Madurai, and then they were intermediaries for collecting the taxes from the Nawab and had a supervising power over the other few Palyakars. Now in this time there was Katha Bomam, who was basically an important role player, and later on we understand that Kumaraswamy, who was the brother of Kumar Sarini, helped them to fight with the British, and Katha Bomam decided to establish the influence over Shivagiri with the support of the son Palyakar. Now there are three versions of it. The first version talks about how the South Indian rebellion started in Coimbatore and ended with the Vellore mutiny in 8006. The second version started with 1857 War of Independence, when the Sepoys actually rose in rebellion against the rulers. The third War of Independence began in 1885 with the establishment of Indian National Congress, and this was with the idea of liberation. Then we have the Carnatic Treaty of 1792, which is important. The Nawab of Arcot surrendered the right over the southern Palyakar region to Britishers, and therefore the Britishers tried to collect the taxes from the southern Palyakars, which was brought in by Captain Maxwell. Now most Palyakars received Maxwell respectfully and paid him tributes. However, there was a segment that spied and moved against it. Then the tax demand from the Maxwell to the company was very furious, and this actually brought into account a lot of disturbance. Then we have the first Palyakar War and Pulitheva. Pulitheva and other Polyangars opposed the British policies and considered the Marava Palyakars and formed a confederacy with them. The Britishers focused that they should now not support the Pulitheva, and therefore this started and kept on going. Madurai was finally captured by Pulitheva, and later on Yusuf Khan was able to recapture Madurai. He won battle against Pulitheva, and with the help of King of Travancore, Palyakar and British army, he was able to recapture. Now Katha Bomam and second Palyakar War is important. So for the first Palyakar War, it is Pulitheva, and the second is Katha Bomam, which is again important. He was succeeded by his eldest son, who was Veera Panda, and then therefore various collecting agencies which were collecting taxes. They were mainly the people had to run away from the fort and escape themselves for few times, and sometimes they agreed to pay the chakaram and the pagodas. The copy of the treaty was seized as mentioned by Fulton, where Palekar had made with the Dutch who were ruling the region of Ceylon, that is Sri Lanka, during that time against the Britishers. So that was about some of the major other topics which were part of your Yojana edition. We would be covering many more important editions of Yojana and Kurukshetra on a monthly basis. So stay tuned. Have a wonderful day ahead.